There are tons of vile stories hidden in GTA 5, but you'll only find them by exploring each and every one of San Andreas' festering nooks and crannies. At the very beginning of Grand Theft Auto 5, you can see a real live alien during the game's tutorial mission. Wait, sorry, did we say live alien? Scratch that. Oh, North Yankton definitely has a visitor from the stars, but by the time Michael finds him, he's frozen solid in the ice. It's worth noting that the creature has the same design as the alien costumes that pop up at Los Santos' movie studios. So maybe it's just an actor playing dress-up who fell into the river and drowned.
Well, that's depressing.
According to a newspaper clipping found in Sandy Shores, the Infinity Killer, Los Santos' resident serial murderer, is none other than Merle Abrahams, who murdered 8 joggers back in 1999. The prison where Abrahams spent his final days holds a clue as to the fate of his victims in the form of a short poem. The poem references a place where water meets land and fire once spewed forth. That led some GTA playing sleuths to Mount Chiliad, possibly a dormant volcano. See where this is going? Dive into the water near Palito Bay, which sits at the foot of Chiliad, and you'll find a bunch of bodies, 8 of them to be specific.
Woo, spooky!
Most of Grand Theft Auto 5's hitchhikers are relatively harmless. Then there's Ursula.
I'm lost. Can you give me a ride home, please?
Sure thing. I love hitchhikers.
She's either the unluckiest woman in the Grand Theft Auto universe or has a very dark secret. Oh, and she's a little off.
Those damn birds, always singing no matter how many times I poison them. Bird soup. Soup with birds. Birds with soup.
See, everyone that Ursula knows seems to die, including her mother, her gardener, and the last person that she hitchhiked with. And if you visit her again, it always starts raining at her house. Spooky. If you've played GTA on both last-gen and current-gen consoles, you'll randomly stumble upon some graffiti in your Xbox One or PS4 playthrough. Thus, the murder mystery quest begins. The graffiti, which is spread out across the map, implicates a fellow named Fred and a studio head named David Richards in the murder of a woman. After finding all the clues, the game will tell you to find the aforementioned victim, allowing you to solve the crime. Here's the gist. Back in the 40s, a Walt Disney type named Fred Quincy murdered a filmmaker named Isaac and hid his body in an old mine. When Fred's secretary tried to blackmail him, he put cement shoes on her feet and dropped her in the ocean. Jolene Cranley Evans and her husband Jock were out hiking when they got into an argument. Soon after, Jolene was dead at the bottom of the cliff, and Jock was free to pursue his dream as a stuntman in Vinewood.
My name is Dave, and I am the stuntman.
You know what? Let's move on.
While the police took Jock into custody on suspicion of murder, he was quickly released due to a lack of evidence. He told the local paper that he didn't do it too. Well, Jolene clearly disagrees with that statement, as evidenced by her appearance at Mount Gordo at 11 p.m., when she manifests as a wide-eyed, sobbing ghost. When the clock strikes midnight, she disappears again. Walk up to where she was hovering, and you'll see the name Jock written in blood. Grand Theft Auto 5 is a big game, and tracking down 50 scraps that comprise Peter Dreyfuss's alleged confession to the murder of actress Leonore Johnson takes a lot of work. If you do manage to piece the letter together, you'll get the option to visit Dreyfuss and dole out some justice, potentially killing an innocent man in the process. See, the only real evidence against Dreyfuss is that the typed unsigned confession sports his letterhead, and some fans think that film exec Solomon Richards, not Dreyfuss, did the deed. In the end, you never know if justice is served.
Justice!